The teams then, Paris Saint-Germain against Benfika. I'm John Champion, and providing analysis alongside me is our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, I think we're very fortunate to be sitting here watching this one, John. I'm really looking forward to what should be a really exciting match.
Pereira. Jardel. Pereira. It's Gaetan. Pastore with the foul. Here's Suleimani. Trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too. Here is Cavani. A chance to counter-attack here. Cavani! Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. Rather conservative start to this contest. Important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Pereira. Gaetan. He's looking to find his front men, looking to exploit the space. Absolutely no need for that, a silly challenge, it's a penalty. The players protesting, but the referee merely waves them away. It's a penalty. It to give his side a precious lead. Cool and calm as you like.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Luisao gives away a free kick. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card.
He's got two options here. He either goes for goal or he opts for the little dink into the penalty box.
Oh, and Julio Cesar makes the save.
He's just one of those players that you have to make special allowances for on set pieces, and particularly on corners like this. You have to get to him and crowd him out.
Oh, so close.
If he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Volley. Salvio. Lima has just scored a fine goal. His own. Tried to play it through, aimed at the wing, and it's come through to him. Vital touch by the keeper. He's looking to play it into the channel. Jardel. Enzo Perez. Ball's with Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. He tried going it alone, but without success.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Looking to carve open the defence. Salvio. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Enzo Perez places into the danger area, down the middle it goes. Lima, nicely fed in. Right idea, wrong execution.
Well, they're getting behind the defence far too easily at the moment. They can't keep allowing one-on-ones and exposing the keeper.
You'd really expect a player of his quality to score there.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Ibrahimovic. Incisive pass that. He's bursting forward. Maybe now. He scores! It's game on now with parity restored.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Saint-Germain restored parity both in this match and also overall. Suleimani. Salvio. Oh, off the post. So unlucky. Ball threaded through. Ibrahimovic. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain. With that, they've edged ahead overall. That really tested the strength of the net.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Saint-Germain now lead in this second leg as well as in terms of aggregate score. This goes for a throw-in. Now Salvio, ball goes through. Well played, that got them out of trouble. It's Lucas Moura. Oh, fine through ball down the middle. Just the keeper to beat. It was a good ball in, but no goal.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
We all know what he can do.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Strikes it. That would have been some goal.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
There'll be 2 additional minutes tacked on. He's on his way. It's played through. Where's the defence? Oh, a decent effort.
And that may have caused the keeper some real problems had it stayed on target. Got lucky then.
Played in accurately. And with that, the referee brings the first half to a close. Just 1 goal separates them, 2-1 on the score sheet. The whistle goes for the second half. Gaitan. Feisha. Salvio. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Played towards the right side. Made a decent run towards the box, but he was thwarted in the end.
I suppose you have to acknowledge some decent defending, but the keeper should have been tested.
A great save by Julio Cesar. So here comes the corner. Suleimani clears it this time. Going forward. Lucas Moura. Here's a shot. They've done it. It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
So we resume, and the gap is now 2.
Well, I think that 2-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
This goes for a throw-in. He was trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too. Was well positioned, good defending there. Van der Wiel with the foul. That will see him go into the referee's notebook.
Listen, some players just don't think about the consequences of launching themselves into trouble, and that was a classic example.
Cavani tries to slide it past the defence. It's one-on-one. Another one. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. A resounding drive. I can't imagine he's hit many better than that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
They now enjoy a 3-goal lead. Salvio. It's Lima. Fascia. We're into the last half hour of the game. Intercepts the pass. Paris Saint-Germain not as yet making any changes. Enzo Perez. A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. It's pretty effective defending. Forward it goes. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Pereira. Fascia. Lima. Fascia. You have to admire that control.
Well, talking about toothless, not one of them chose to shoot.
It's Enzo Perez. Lima. He can't be too happy with that.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
He plays it through on his own, Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
That's clearly not what he was hoping for. Lima. Slides it through. The keeper's got it. Fascia. Here's Ibrahimovic. Play surges forward. Cleared away from immediate danger. There's plenty of activity down by the touchline. Looks like we're going to get a substitution.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late. Easy keeping the ball under control when the pressure's been applied like that. I think he asked too much of himself.
Through it goes. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. The goalkeeper's got a hold of it. Elizu. Olajo. Lima. Time whistle within sight. Fascia. Gaitan. Down the middle it goes. He's been given offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
He's made sure that's not getting through. It's Lima. Off he goes. Lima shoots here. He's been taken down and it has to be a penalty.
Look, they've only got themselves to blame for having to resort to that. It was a combination of poor concentration and communication that created the problem, and that was the only action they could take.
They can try again. He couldn't have asked to be in a better position. Lima. Across it. The through ball is intercepted. So there it is, and that concludes today's contest. Paris Saint-Germain, they have drawn the first leg, but they certainly produced the goods in getting the result they needed second time around.
Well, how enjoyable was that? I love it when you get two teams giving it everything they've got. They held nothing back. Terrific stuff.